Welcome back to Gearhead Garage, the channel where we bring new in-depth reviews of the latest rides hitting the road. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about electric crossovers coming out of China, the 2026 BYD Atto 3. This SUV has been making waves globally as BYD pushes harder into international markets, and with this refreshed model, the company wants to prove it can deliver style, tech, and performance in one package that appeals to everyday drivers. So, buckle up as we take a detailed look at everything this new Atto 3 brings to the table, from its bold exterior to its futuristic cabin and the kind of performance numbers that could make you reconsider traditional EV favorites. Exterior. The first impression of the 2026 Atto 3 starts with its redesigned front end. BYD hasn't gone overly aggressive, but the changes are striking enough to make it stand out in a crowded EV segment. The grille area is now more sculpted with sleeker chrome accents and a closed-off panel design that blends seamlessly into the headlights. Those headlights themselves are slimmer, more angular, and run with full LED technology, giving the car a sharper, more premium presence on the road. A redesigned front bumper with aerodynamic cuts and air intakes not only improves efficiency but also adds some sportiness to the overall face. The Atto 3 has always been about a futuristic yet approachable design, and this update makes it look far more mature and upscale compared to its earlier versions. Walking around to the side, the proportions remain compact enough for urban maneuverability, but there are subtle refinements that push it toward a more athletic stance. The character lines have been redefined, flowing cleanly from the front fenders to the rear quarter panels, creating a sense of motion even when the car is standing still. The slightly sloping roofline gives it that crossover coupe flavor, while the chrome window trim and flush door handles add to the modern EV vibe. Wheel options now range up to 20 inches with bold new alloy designs that balance efficiency and aesthetics. The stance feels wider, and with a ground clearance that caters to both city driving and light weekend adventures. The Atto 3 really positions itself as a versatile daily driver with personality. The rear of the 2026 Atto 3 continues the theme of sleek futurism. BYD has introduced a new connected taillight strip that spans the entire width of the back, with a sharper light signature that looks especially striking at night. The tailgate design has been slightly reworked with more sculpted surfaces and an integrated spoiler that improves aerodynamics while giving the SUV a sportier finish. The bumper is cleaner, losing some of the busy design of the previous model, and it comes with subtle contrasting trim at the bottom to create a rugged, crossover-friendly aesthetic. Overall, the rear feels more cohesive and modern, tying the entire design together in a way that's visually appealing from every angle. Interior. Step inside, and this is where BYD really wants to flex its innovation muscles. The 2026 Atto 3 interior feels like something out of a concept car, but it's production-ready and practical. The cabin is dominated by the rotating 15.6-inch infotainment screen, a BYD signature feature that can switch between landscape and portrait modes with a simple tap. The digital driver's display is crisp and customizable, keeping all essential information front and center. What immediately stands out is the playful, futuristic design theme. The dashboard has guitar string-inspired side pockets, giving it a unique personality. Soft touch materials, eco-friendly leatherette, and carefully placed ambient lighting elevate the cabin to a premium feel that rivals more expensive EVs. Space is generous, with ample legroom and headroom both in the front and the rear, thanks to the smart packaging of BYD's e-Platform 3.0 architecture. The seats are not only comfortable but supportive, with options for heating, ventilation, and memory functions in higher trims. Technology integration is impressive too, with features like wireless phone charging, a premium Dirac sound system, over-the-air updates, and an AI-driven voice assistant that actually understands natural speech better than many competitors. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the skin. The 2026 BYD Atto 3 comes with updates to its Blade battery system, which has been gaining recognition worldwide for its safety, durability, and energy density. The latest version offers improved efficiency, extending the range significantly compared to the outgoing model. Depending on the variant, The Atto 3 can achieve anywhere from 270 to 350 miles of range on a single charge under real-world conditions. Charging has also become more convenient, with support for 150 kilowatts DC fast charging, allowing a 10 to 80% top-up in just under 35 minutes. Performance-wise, the single-motor front-wheel drive model produces around 210 horsepower, which is more than enough for city driving and highway cruising. But BYD has also introduced a dual-motor all-wheel drive variant pushing close to 320 horsepower, dropping the 0 to 60 time to just over 5 seconds. That's quick for a family-oriented crossover, and it puts the Atto 3 in a competitive spot against rivals like the Tesla Model Y and Hyundai Ioniq 5. The ride quality balances comfort and control, with a suspension setup tuned to soak up bumps without feeling floaty. Steering is light yet precise, making it easy to handle in tight city streets while still being stable at higher speeds. Safety and driver assistance are also a major highlight in this model year. The Atto 3 comes loaded with BYD's latest suite of advanced driver assist systems. These include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot detection, rear cross-traffic alert, and even a semi-autonomous driving mode for highways. The car is equipped with multiple cameras and sensors that not only aid parking but also help in detecting pedestrians and cyclists, making it a very reassuring vehicle for families. BYD's focus on safety isn't just about software either. The Blade battery's reputation for resisting thermal runaway means owners can feel confident about battery security in all conditions. When it comes to pricing, BYD has maintained its strategy of offering strong value. While final global pricing varies depending on the market, the 2026 Atto 3 is expected to start around the equivalent of $33,000 for the base model, with mid-range trim sitting in the $37,000 to $40,000 bracket, and the top all-wheel drive variant stretching closer to $45,000. This undercuts many established rivals while still delivering competitive technology and features. Combined with BYD's expanding dealer and service networks worldwide, the Atto 3 positions itself as not just an affordable entry point into EV ownership, but also a smart long-term investment. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 BYD Atto 3? It's clear that BYD has matured as an automaker, moving beyond just affordability to delivering style, tech, and performance that can truly compete on the world stage. The refreshed exterior design looks sharp and contemporary, the interior feels futuristic yet functional, the performance options give buyers flexibility, and the pricing makes it incredibly hard to ignore. If you're in the market for a compact electric SUV and want something that blends value with innovation, the Atto 3 is absolutely worth a serious look. It's not just another EV from China, it's a statement that BYD is here to stay and ready to challenge the global heavyweights. That wraps up our review of the 2026 BYD Atto 3. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to Gearhead Garage, and ring the bell so you never miss our latest deep dives into the newest trides on the market. Drop your thoughts about the Atto 3 in the comments below. Do you think it's ready to compete with the likes of Tesla, Hyundai, and Kia? Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.